Hi, this is Krista at the Secret Yarnery. Today we're making these super awesome 3-minute hair ties. If you're looking for a hair tie that is super stretchy, super grippy, holds your hair, doesn't slip down, looks great, and you can make it home, these are the ones. All you need to make them are regular elastics, a crochet hook, I'm using a 3.5 millimeter, a pair of scissors, I like these curved ones, but obviously any pair of scissors work. You do not need a darning needle, yay! And some yarn. I am using this Camilla Cotton Magic. It's from Ice Yarns. It's 100% mercerized cotton, 100 grams and 260 meters. It's a size 2 thickness, but I've also made these hair ties with regular acrylic yarn, like a 4 thickness. They turn out great. The good thing about this yarn is you get all these colors inside, so you get all these colors of hair bands. I went through one color rotation, and I got about 32 hair ties, and you can see all the great colors in there. So I think from one ball of yarn you'll at least get about 100 hair ties. So these are also really great to sell at craft fairs or give as gifts. You can put them in sets of 5 or however you want to display them and sell them. They're absolutely wonderful, and once you try them you will not be able to use another hair band. Like even Goody, these are better than Goody. Like these are wonderful. So at least give one a try and try it out, because you won't go back. So let's get started. So take 3 elastics. These are 3 inches long if you make them flat like that and measure 3 inches. Take your yarn and make a slip knot. We need enough of a tail to tie, so maybe about 3 inches, and make a slip knot. Like so. Shrink it down a bit and put it on your hook. Like that. Take your elastics, and I try to just get them so they're kind of in the same pattern. I don't want them like that. I kind of want them all so they're behaving like a little stack. So line them up so wherever they're oval shaped, the oval part lines up. And just give them a little pinch just to hold them up. Put your hook in, and then I just hold them on my hook while I get ready. So get your yarn sorted out, and I hold the tail. Now bring your yarn under to slip stitch. So I've let go of my elastics, chain 1 just so everything's contained, and drop your tail. We don't need it, but it looks like this so far. So get rid of your tail. I just kind of hold it the other way. And now you want to be holding your elastics. You don't want to stretch them, but you want them hold together in a bit. You don't want them loose, but you don't want them stretched. And make single crochets into the center of those elastics. And you want these stitches here to be touching. So single crochet. So to make a single crochet, go into the center around those elastics, grab your yarn and bring it back, wrap your yarn and take off 2. So I'll just show you that. Like so. And you want to do it so all of these stitches are touching. You can slide them together a bit, but you want to be careful not to stretch your elastics. It can just kind of mess up your hair tie a bit. So now keep going. You want to do about 50 single crochets. You don't have to totally count. What you want to look for is you want your stitches to be laying down nice like those 3 are. These ones are a bit spaced out. It's not terrible, but you don't want the spaces any bigger than that. So just go nice and slow, nice easy tension. 50 single crochets into the ring. I've gotten back around, and you can see these stitches look great. That would be exactly how you want them to look. This is too spaced out over there. It doesn't matter, I'm just pointing it out to you. But that is how mine looks, and it's twisted on this side. And right where we're gonna join, I'm just gonna do a couple more single crochets just to make sure that that elastic is covered like that. So that is what it looks like. Now I'm going to turn this up, or twist it up a little bit, because we want our stitches to all be on the outside of our elastics. And now I'm going to slip stitch to this very first stitch here. So it's just this, the closest one to you. We're going to go straight into there and make a little slip stitch. So poke, you can even use your finger to get that first strand on, and the second strand, poke him on like that. Slip stitch, so bring your yarn through, turn your hook and bring your yarn through, chain 1 to secure your yarn, and cut your yarn. You want to leave enough of a tail to make a knot. Pull your hook up and your yarn out and snug these down. If you are using acrylic yarn or a 4-weight, it'll be bigger, so then I would sew in my tails. But this thin cotton, it'll slip out if we work it under, and we don't want it to slip out later, so we're going to be doing a knot. So just do a regular knot, just the once, and give it a little snug down, not too crazy, but a little bit. And one more time. Now this one we're really going to pull. This is our crazy one. So really pull that tight. And then once more for good measure. And this one we also pull really tight, like that. There we go. And then we can just cut off these strands. And if you use these curved scissors, they're just really handy because you can see exactly where you're cutting. But any scissors do. It's a 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. What are you going to win? You are going to win one ball of yarn, the same type that I used to make my hair ties, the same kind of hook, 3.5 millimeter tulip. I used a clover, but this is a tulip. And I'll also send you some rubber bands just to check how stretchy they are, to compare them to rubber bands in your area so you know exactly the ones that I used. So what do you have to do to win this amazing giveaway? So all you have to do to enter is be a community member by hitting the subscribe button below and the notification bell beside that, and answer the question in the comments box below. The question is, are your favorite yarn colors your favorite colors for clothing? Is it the same colors? Like, I really love blues and greens, and I buy yarns in like hot pink, and I never wear hot pink. So are your yarn colors the same as your clothing colors? Or do you find you have two different palettes, one for your what you look like on your body, and one for the yarn you buy? Or is it the same? You love your colors and that's it, you'll crochet with it and wear it. So that's what I'd really like to know in the comments box below. There is a giveaway tucked away in the 12 videos I'm putting up before Christmas 2019, and we'll be announcing the winners on December 24th. So there'll be one winner from every video. You can enter on all of the videos, right-handed, left-handed, and all 12 of them. So that'll increase your chances of winning, and I really hope you win. Have a super great day and Merry Christmas! And there's your hair tie. So the trick, how you want it to be, is if you take your 3 regular elastics and you stretch them, there's a point where you can't stretch them anymore. Like, this is about as stretchy as they are anymore, and it might snap and hurt me. And you want to be able to stretch your hair tie the same amount, and that's about the same. If you don't put in enough stitches, it won't stretch as much because the yarn will stop the elastic from stretching. So that's the only trick. You want it to be stretchy and this yarn to be covering that elastic. So now you can just keep going, making as many as you like. These are all the colors I got from that nice ball of variegated yarn. There's a link in the description box below for this particular yarn. If you're selling them at craft fairs, you can just pinch them up and tie a little ribbon around five of the colors that you really like, and they would just be super great. You can also display them on a rolled up card like this. They look great on a tea mug stand. You can just have a whole bunch. They look fabulous. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thanks so much for watching. Stay hooked.